I actually filmed this video twice, and then both times I made a really terrible video, like a dreadful long video. One of them was just me, like, solving this over and over again for 15 minutes, and I don't want this to be a long video. I normally make these videos when I finish learning an alg set, and this is it. EG-1. Now this is a beast to learn. EG is a beast to learn. There are over 100 algorithms. And to say that I can now take any face on the cube, so if I were to make just a random face, this isn't even efficient. So I could take a random face like this, and then just have an algorithm to solve it. That's amazing. And you say, oh, EG-1, isn't there EG-2? And I've actually explained this in videos before, and I'm going to probably do an example now. I'm not making a good face or anything. Let's say I've got an EG-2 like this. I can actually do the opposite case, and it will lead to this. Now, if you know Ortega, you'll know that this is PBL. Like, normally you'll have something like this, and you'll have your face, you'll do your algorithm, you end up with this, and you'll be happy. You've got the rare PBL. This is a case where you can force it, and then do this. Now, I'm going to learn algorithms for EG2, because some of them are really bad. Some of them are... some of them aren't that great. Like doing... Okay, that's not an example. Let's try... Yeah, this case. So, the opposite of that case would be this case. And my algorithm for that doesn't really fit into the then going into PBL. And so I'd learn an algorithm for that. There would definitely be a pause, and with an algorithm you can really learn. Right, let me set this up again. So I'm just going to look at it now and see what the algorithm is. So the algorithm looks like this. That's 6, 7 moves. That's way better than doing a PBL. Let me just set up this. Bollocks. Okay, this cube's broken. I've ordered a new cube, because I broke my Kung Fu, that's why I got new stuff. And then I got a Chu-En, and it sucks. Like, I hate this cube with a vengeance. And so, this case, however, is a case that would actually flow pretty well into the PBL. And so, my plan is make a document, separate the ones that I can use anti-CLL for and can't use anti-CLL for, and that will make the task way easier. It will take learning 40-something algorithms into learning, I don't know, 20-something, maybe below 20, because a lot of them are done with anti-CLLs. Yeah, it's really good. Like, this case is famously used as an anti-CLL, this H case. You just add an F2 into the normal algorithm. But I'm talking about EG2 now. This is about EG1. How did I learn it? Well, I discovered a new strategy, and I don't think anyone does this. And I'm really happy I discovered a method for learning algorithms, because this works really well. This worked extraordinarily well yesterday. Okay, so I just went and learned a set a day, and I just practiced that set that day, and then I put down 202, and I didn't actually practice it for about a week. I didn't remember the algorithms, but then when I went back to learn the algorithms again, they just went straight into my head. And so, what can you call this? You can call it learning the algorithms twice. And this might not work as well for you, but it worked really well for me. Another thing is remembering the triggers for EG-1. Now, the triggers that were commonly in CLL were the sexy move, the inverse sexy move, sledgehammer, the hedge slammer, which is the backwards sledgehammer. Now, they're all available in EG-1, but you've also got RU, R prime, F prime, and then you've got the inverse of that, and then you've also got this entire EG-1 case. There are lots of algorithms which are just deviations on that case, which is ridiculous. And I don't know the algorithm which should set up, so I'm just going to... That's not the one I wanted. Come on. There you go. So this case goes like this. And when you get to this bit, you just insert that piece like that. In this case, you do this, but instead you do a lefty sledgehammer, and it solves a soon case instead of a pie case. And so the algorithms are amazing. The algorithms are brilliant. I've even got 2-gen algorithms for a couple cases, and that's brilliant. How did I find 2-gen algorithms? Well, you can rotate and do 2-gen, and there's also all the diagonal cases. If you put the bar on the left, you can solve them 2-gen. Now, I only use one for that, and that's this case where I put the bar on the left, and it's really fast. But I also do it. No. I also do it for this case. And then I add an F2, and it's the same algorithm, but with an F2. And so, that's how I memorised EG-1. I then went to CS Timer, and I'm just going to turn the camera around here, and I just did a load of EG-1 scrambles until I could do them fast. Like, I'm just going to do one now. I'm not going to do a lot, because that's what my last one... Okay. I'm going to do one more than this, because this is just a PBL. But I think the main point is I can, most of the time, remember the algorithm. Okay, so this is the 2-gen one I showed you. And, yeah. I'm not going to keep doing this, I promise. This is a really good one. This just uses triggers that I showed you at the beginning. And it's great. One more. And this is... Now, I can't do them all fast, but my goal for this week is just to be able to recognise what the algorithm is and, you know, be able to do it. It sounds easy enough. And then next week, I'm going to go through a set a day and just spend a bit of time using a timer and just trying to execute them as fast as I can. And this is going to be difficult with this cube because it's an MF2C. I'm using the MF2C again because I hate the QN. It's dreadful. I mean, a lot of people, it suits a lot of people, but it just does not suit me. My turning style is really affected by this. Like that CLL, for example, is slowed down, and the bumps in it kind of feel like catches to me sometimes. So I'm getting a Kung Fu again. Actually, I ruined my Kung Fu last time by using like terrible stuff to limit, but I've got this now, and I ordered another bottle because I spilt this because I'm an idiot. So that should last a long time. That's what I put in this, and it turned it into a good enough cube to use until then. Of course, I'm not actually practicing 2x2 that much until I get the cube, but I am learning algorithms because that's what I do when I can't actually practice properly. So I guess I'll do a solve now. And so we do that, and we get this T case, which I forgot. Okay, that's the first time in this video you see me forget those, so I'm doing alright. Ah, I shouldn't have forgotten this one. This one's good. This is an example of when you need to change your finger trick a bit as well. I set up the cases just by doing a JSON swap on bottom. So for this one, you do RUR prime F, RUR prime F, and then you bring this over here and insert. However, it's not great for this because you then have to re-grip for the F, and so I do all the U's with my finger like this, and it works pretty well. So yeah, I've dragged this on for long enough. EG-1's learned, I'm really happy. EG-2 is going to start as soon as possible because I just want full EG learnt. I want to then go through all my algorithms and learn even more so that I know good algorithms. TCLL, no. I'll learn some TCLLs. I will learn the TCLLs which are useful. If I see this TCLL, then I'll happily do it. Because the TCLLs are actually easy algorithms, but you have to learn new orientations and new recognition, and that's what makes CLL so hard to learn. If anyone makes TEG, that would be ridiculous. That would be utterly insane. The amount of algorithms you need would be ridiculous. Anyway, I've just dragged this on for even longer, going off on a tangent, so I'm going to make a video about how to learn a set of algorithms like EG-1. In fact, it's going to be based mostly around EG-1 and CLL, because those are quite popular to learn. I'm also going to make a series teaching all the algorithms, because no one's done that yet. Surprisingly, no one's actually done videos like I did showing all the algorithms, so happily be the first. My algorithms aren't great, but oh well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time I learn a full set of algorithms.